Hello, and welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes with Freed. I'm your host, Michael Freed. I'm a litigation partner in the matrimonial and family law firm of Berkman, Botker, Newman, and Shine, with offices in New York City and Westchester. Today, my special guest is Brian Tully, and Brian is with the Tully Law PC. So, Brian, welcome to 5 Minutes with Freed.
Pleasure to be here, Mike. Thank you for having me.
So, Brian, tell us, what is Tully Law and what's your role in the company?
Thank you. So Tully Law Group is an elder care law firm. We're not a typical elder law firm. We are a firm that focuses on the care issue. And I can talk about that for hours, but that's who we are. And I'm the founder. I started practicing elder law back in 1998, so it's been a little over 23 years. Certified as an elder law attorney since 2003.
Okay. Now, Brian, you know I'm a matrimonial and family law attorney. When would my clients most often require your services?
Good question. So on the planning side of what we do, and estate planning is really, elder law could be said to be a subset of estate planning. Planning should be undertaken, should be reviewed, should be updated when life events happen: births, deaths, illnesses, marriages, and divorces. So planning documents, wills, powers of attorney, trust, proxies should always be looked at. God forbid you have a divorce and you need to update them and get different people involved. So that's definitely a life event that would trigger this.
And what are the challenges that you find in your area of the law?
Oh boy, there's a lot. So being an elder care law firm, again, our focus is really on the care issues that our clients are going through. Of course, we're going to be able to prepare the asset protection plans, the irrevocable trust work. Of course, we're doing the Medicaid applications and the pooled trusts for the income. But I have geriatric social workers on staff, and that's our specialty. That's our focus. So we help our families with the coordination of the care and the intervention if there's a crisis, and the advocacy issues. One of the biggest challenges we've been facing, and it is since the pandemic, is getting our clients the best care possible, because there's been a shortage of care of the aides and the companions, and just in that field in general. As you can imagine, during the pandemic, aides were going through the same thing all of our families were going through. They had the illness or they were quarantined. But now at this point, they're coming back slowly. So the biggest challenge is getting our clients the aides that they need, so that we can continue to help them.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, Brian, what's the best way for a prospective client or another professional like myself? How would we contact you?
Thank you. The website is tullyelderlaw.com, Tully, elderlaw.com. There was a time I actually spelled out .com, and my kids still make fun of me. I just spell out the Tully part now. And then our phone number, we're based right on 110 in Melville, 631-424-2800, 424-2800. And these days, it's all about email too. So Brian, BRIAN, @tullyelderlaw.com.
Great. So Brian, we've now come to the most important part of the show, and that would be the question of the week.
I've been waiting for this.
You've been waiting for it. I've been waiting for it. We're all waiting for it. So here it is. Brian, this is your question.
Sure.
If you were required by law to get a full body tattoo, what would you get tattooed over your entire body?
It was a high school thing where I was going to get a tattoo, but I never did. So I'm trying to relate to the question. So my immediate reaction is, an athlete or a celebrity, somebody famous, but I'm probably not as tall as they are. So I don't see that working. Right. So I'm going to take the easy way out, and I'm going to say a tattoo of myself, because I wouldn't want to scare my youngest daughter or my dogs when I come home at night.
I love it. Excellent answer.
Good.
Amazing. Well, listen.
Or my wife.
There you go. Brian Tully, you've said it all. You are helping people with their lives one day at a time. And I must say, you were a wonderful guest on 5 Minutes with Freed.
It's my pleasure entirely. Anytime. Thank you.